Hey everyone, Hungry Cat here, and welcome to the behind the scenes discussion for episode 2 of my Benton MacKaye Trail Thru-Hike. This episode covered the section of trail between Indian Rock Shelter at mile 52.4 and Old Tennessee Road 68 near mile 127. This section was full of highs and lows. It started out with 2 days of rain and severe thunderstorms. Shortly after I left Indian Rock Shelter that I stayed at in the previous episode, I had a long road walk, and I was really concerned about reports of a loose dog that would run out and bite hikers on this road walk. Of course, the universe solved the problem for me by gifting me a severe thunderstorm for that road walk. So no dog, but I did get soaked and the lightning was pretty bad. I camped that evening on a beautiful mossy green spot on the South Fork of the Jacks River, and the next day brought even more rain. I ended up climbing over Hemp Top Mountain and Big Frog Mountain, which is one of the most notoriously hard climbs, in the middle of a lightning storm. I don't remember the climb itself at all because I was too busy running over it trying to get to the other side out of the lightning. I chose a minor waltz for the music to accompany this wet portion of the hike because it kind of felt like I was offbeat dancing through some type of comedy of errors with the weather. Things finally perked up when I got to camp at Lost Creek, which is where you see me skipping stones in the river. The trail goes right through the tiny town of Reliance, Tennessee, and passes Webb Brothers Texaco station where I'd mailed a resupply box. Webb Brothers is also an outfitter and a small general store, so they have lots of snacks and light resupply for hikers. The people at Webb Brothers were super friendly. I bought a bunch of snacks there and enjoyed hanging out on their bench and looking at the Hiawassee River while my stuff dried out in the sun. I'll be sure to include their contact information in the video description below. Heading north out of Reliance, I was feeling really good and recharged, especially after my visit at Webb Brothers. The trail going north runs along the Hiawassee River, which is an incredibly beautiful section of trail, but there were a lot of snakes. The two that I filmed at the time I actually thought were copperheads, but looking back on my footage now, I realized they were just non-poisonous water snakes that happened to look very similar to copperheads. The second snake, if you look closely, actually had an open wound on the back of it, and it sort of looked like something tried to grab it and eat it. It's a rough world out there in the wild. Episode 2 ended on a high after some pretty low moments with the weather. In episode 3, the scenery starts to evolve a little bit, yielding more wildflower diversity and more expansive views as the trail climbs up and down in kind of a roller coaster pattern to some pretty spectacular balds. If you enjoyed this episode, please do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it with a friend. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next video.